What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Phil. So today's topic is mainly for the 50s or older, okay? But it can be for anybody. What are your dating standards as you have, let's call it, if you have matured in life? Are they easier? Is it harder? Is it just more complex nowadays? I'm off the market by choice. Too much craziness out there. Like I said, I'm comparing everything to the 80s and 90s. Life was easier. I had more going for myself. I had more here. I had everything more. But still, I just think life is very difficult today in the world of dating. And I have just removed myself because it's a lot easier. I hear nothing but horror stories. For every one or two nice stories, and you're like, oh, this is really nice, and wow, and this and that, and good luck to them, you hear 1,000 horror stories. And, I know as you get older, you get a little picky. I'm not driving too far. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm set in my ways, blah, blah, blah. I know people don't want to hear that. But I admit you do have to try if you want to get back on the market. Me, I'm just window shopping. If I happen to bump into somebody that floats my boat, there's an oldie but a goodie. And it's like, and the trick right there is she has to be semi-close or someplace that I'm always around. Could be at work, could be not. I'll drive for a special woman a little bit. But other than that, I like my life. I'll do what I gotta do. I hear more people tell me I'm done with dating. I'm happy being single. And they all say this almost the same thing. Why? Peace of mind. Do my own thing. I'm comfortable with myself. I'm on my own schedule. No one's bugging me. It's just the chaos that someone else could possibly bring into your life. You just got to weigh the options. What I have thought about that I've noticed in dating, and this might not be for everybody, I've noticed how complex and not only chaotic, but complicated it's gotten in dating. To me, and I know I'm very old-fashioned, okay? So follow me. I'm going to break down what I think if I had a date with a woman, and number one, first date is a get-to-know-you date. I'm not interested. Yeah, I'll pay for coffee, not a big deal. I'm not interested in going out to eat with someone because you're eating, you're doing stuff. You want a date to get to know each other. You ask a lot of questions. You don't need spaghetti or mashed potatoes flying out of your pie hole and all these other things. And it's just, do I have something in my teeth? And it's just, there's too much chaos right there already. So me, the perfect date, and I know some of you women are going to drop a line and say, oh my God, you cheap bastard or whatever. Hey, I'm not a cheap guy. I'm just saying I start off slow. Like I said, first date is a get-to-know-you date. It really comes down to ask all the questions you want. You don't need to know how much money I got in the bank. You should know that I have my own place. I have a steady job. I do have a car. I do make money. And a few other things. I'd stay away from religion and politics, but if you want to get that out of the way, by all means, put it all on the table. But when you start getting into a list of things you need or how much money you make or you're not driving the right car, it just fizzles right out. And I'd be like, let's pay the check. I'm out of here. No thanks. So I'm looking for a nice old-fashioned woman. I'm just saying. And I don't know. I keep hearing from both sides, women and guys, saying they're looking for something that's not around anymore. And I do believe not only the guys that's taking themselves off the market, the women the certain women have taken themselves off the market because all that's left that's on the market is what each other doesn't want. That's what I've seen. How do we get these guys back and these girls back? I have no idea. By all means, I am not a dating expert at all. But still, I know what I don't want. I know what I do want. To a point. But still, life doesn't have to be so complicated. So my advice to the dating world for people over 50, slow down, talk basics. Do you like their eyes? Don't be picky about they wore the wrong shoes or they wore the wrong this. That's all changeable. Now you're getting stupid. And if you're going to get materialistic and dumb, then whatever. You know, and all those people, you're just going to get labeled a gold digger, guy or girl. If you come out with the old saying, well, if you can't afford to pay $200 or $300 on a first date, most guys, especially the older guys, we look at that and go, but that's not what dating is about. And I might be super old-fashioned. I don't know. I'm definitely not talking for the new guys because I have no clue what they're looking for. But to me, I don't want to spend $300 on a first date. That's crazy. What if I have 5 dates in a week? That's crazy money. You know, so you go out for a coffee date. Yeah, I'll pay for your coffee and cruller or whatever you want. But we're talking. We're getting to know each other. That's the most important thing about a first date. Am I wrong? Am I right? Drop a line, guys. Let me know. Am I too cheap to date? I don't know. That'd be a nice shirt. Too cheap to date. That'd be cool. Anyways, guys, the dating market, I'm just curious. What's it like out there? I want to hear from all the 40s and 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Are there 90-year-olds still dating? I want to know. Drop a line. Thanks for chatting.